Welcome to Ignorance Unleashed with your host Salvatore Cavalieri.
Hey. So today, good news coming out of the Middle East. President Trump is in a trip, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, I think it's Abu Dhabi. And also he's going to stop in Qatar. He's going to stop in Doha. And I'm going to project, here some of the news here about that. Actually, look at this. Look at this. He was given a ride from the airport, of course, to the city, in cyber trucks, made in the United States by Elon Musk and, of course, Tesla, kind of leading the way. There is one car there, like the red car there. I don't want to say the brand, it's in the middle of the situation. I would have moved it to the side. But anyway, this kind of news goes a long way to say how this President Trump, it is working really hard, for the United States. He is establishing relationships with the international players in the Middle East, so the United States does not get relegated to a second or third place after, Russia or China, okay? So this is called leading the way. This is called making America really great again by showing that his presence and the presence and his representation of the American people in the Middle East represents getting closer ties, especially with such a complicated region that is the Middle East. The Middle East, in one way or shape or form, is always on war or about to war or serious conflicts, okay? So the United States, by doing this and also by being received, President Trump, in such a nice way, especially before this, he was in Saudi Arabia. He was received in a way that I have not seen it in other presidents. And I am sure that the liberal press out there, if Biden would have been welcomed like Trump did, they would have shown it all over the place. But no, not even the Bushes were received, and the Bushes were a royal family, from Texas, don't remember what city, I think it's Houston. They were not even received even closely to how President Trump has been received in the Middle East. So that says a lot of great things, but look here at this newspaper. This is the Italian newspaper, which is a kind of a liberal newspaper, Corriere della Sera. And these guys here are not saying anything about this much about it here in the main page. Is not they're just not covering clothes. Just 1 second, I had to technically see there is Draghi. I think he was prime minister back then, or president of the country. Here's the Pope again. The Pope again receiving this guy that plays tennis, very good tennis player, and more stuff here. Putin finally show up, and this and that, and then Elon is over here, talking about something else. Oh, okay, finally. Okay, there is one tiny news here about Trump with someone representing Syria, I believe it is. Trump in contra del líder Sahara vía las sanciones a Syria. Yeah, it's someone Syria, very likely here, because I'm looking at the sheikh, the Saudi Arabian sheikh that looks to be here standing. This is what the Italian newspaper covered. Okay? This is fundamentally important for the world peace, for the world commerce, for the stability of the region. And this is what the Corriere della Sera, which is the main newspaper in Italy, shows. I'm very glad for the Pope. He likes tennis, actually. I think there is a tennis court over there in the Vatican. But what about this? What about those conversations? What about this? So, in few words, President Trump's not only saying, hey, look, I have a strong partnership with Israel, okay? Not only that, but on top of that, I also have friends in the Middle East and the other countries as well. So this is a great moving forward in the economic terms, in the geopolitical terms, and also Putin in China should, probably they're worried about it. Now, what's the United States doing more concrete right now? So this is a great image, historic image, right there, the cyber trucks leading the way out of the airport in Doha into the city, and the president in that motorcade. That welcomes us a lot. that welcomes us a lot of leadership that is being appreciated by those countries. Okay, so all the liberals out there that they are just talking and criticizing, well, the proof is in the pudding about the power of this man to create good stuff for all Americans, not one part, but all Americans. With that said, make it a great day, and bye-bye.